Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Vox POP. Will Biafra agitation end if Peter Obi wins 2023 presidential election? Will Biafra agitation end if Peter Obi wins 2023 presidential election? To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Premium Times asked some residents in southeast Nigeria if Biafra agitation would end if Peter Obi, the Labour Party candidate, wins the 2023 presidential election. Ernest Lawrence, Ebonyi State. I believe the agitation for Biafra will not end, even if Peter Obi wins the presidential elections. His victory would create room for even a stronger agitation, as we would have our own brother in the front line of the agitation. Unless, however, those leading the agitation would soft pedal, based on the fact that for Hunt, we have tasted the presidential seat with Peter Obi winning the election. Chukwudi Ewa, Ebonyi State. If Peter Obi wins in 2023, his leadership style may not favor the Hausas and Yorubas. This could lead to agitation for their own Oduduwa and Arewa state, as the case may be, thereby leading to a stronger agitation for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra. So unless there is no such thing, then there would be no further agitation, and if there is, then the country would move towards division, and the Biafra agitation will be among them. Simon Chibueze, Anambra State. To me, Biafra agitation is an idea. If Peter Obi happens to win the election in 2023, it will calm down the agitation, but that will not end the agitation. It will make the youth not to be violent or disobedient. But as time goes on, I don't think that the idea of Biafra will end. I think so because many Igbo people have sacrificed their lives in the course of this agitation. This means that Igbos need a republic called Biafra. You remember what happened? During Goodluck Jonathan's regime, the agitation was not much because Jonathan happened to come from this eastern Nigeria, but immediately Jonathan left office, the agitation continued. And as I'm seeing it, the same thing may play out if Obi wins the election. So, the agitation will draw, but after Peter Obi leaves office, it will continue. Ifeanyi Chukwuli Emmanuel, Anambra State. The agitation will not end if Peter Obi wins the election in 2023, but it will make Igbos have a sense of belonging. The agitation is something in the minds of the people. It is an ideology, so Peter Obi's victory will not end it. But if Mr. Obi, governs well, I know the agitation will be temporarily forgotten. It will not be wiped away from the minds of the people, however. Unduka Eze, Anambra State. Well, I don't think that the presidency of Peter Obi will end Biafra agitation. Because the issue, agitation, on ground is beyond the presidency or Peter Lobby. So I think we actually need to look inward. You know, people have been clamoring for restructuring. When you look at the structure of Nigeria, for example, we have 5 states in the southeast, while other regions are actually having 6, 7, and above. So for me, I think unless Peter Lobby comes in and actually adjusts the system, like in the southeast, where so many things need to be done in terms of structure, state creation, resource control. So I think those things can actually bring down the agitation, but cannot end it. Unonso Guama Enugu State? No, it will not end it. I think so because considering the situation in this country, the Igbos are seriously marginalized and the agitation for Biafra precedes Peter Obi's presidential bid. It didn't just start today, it's been a long time. It is an ideology, you cannot erase it. Augustus Ike, Enugu State. I don't think it will end because Peter Obi's election is quite different from the agitation for Biafra. They are not the same thing. It can't stop it. They, Igbos, are looking for a sovereign state of their own, not just the election of Mr. Peter Obi. Nigeria must have a government so that somebody will be on the seat. On that election day, I will go and vote, but agitation continues. Oluchi Iheanacho, Imo State. I am not a seer, but I have the opinion that if Igbos are treated fairly, it will definitely stop Biafra agitation. This is because they will no longer feel oppressed in the country. So, if Peter Obi wins the presidential election, it is going to be a source of hope for Igbos. His victory may not end the agitation, but it will reduce the agitation. So, my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what you've